what's in my BIRKIN25 and my 1 month review of using this bag. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. My channel is called Sheila Sparkles, and today we have a review of this cutie. But first, let's start off with what's in my cutie pie, BIRKIN25. But before that, I'm just gonna give you a general spec. So this is a BIRKIN25 in Togo leather, and the color Jean Poussin or yellow chic. And then this is in silver or palladium hardware. So yeah, that's about it. And I will also link the video of my unboxing of this cutie. But ever since then, I have used this bag for approximately about in a month's time. I've used it probably 20 times already. So I do have a very good view of how the bag is and what I think, what are my general thoughts about the bag. So let's start off with what's in my bag. So first off, I'm currently on vacation. As you can tell, this is a different setup. I'm currently in a hotel close in Manila City. And then, yeah, so we have here my husband's wallet, because he has he can carry like cash. And then I also have my mini pochette, my Louis Vuitton mini pochette, where I carry some coins, because here in the Philippines they still use a lot of cash. And then we also have another wallet. So I've really filled this bag up to the brim. So this is my Christian Dior card holder slash cash, but no, there's no cash. It's basically a card holder. And then we have our passports here, me and my husband's. And then I'm currently a bit like flu-y right now, not flu, like coughing cold. So I've got here some medicines that my sister gave me and my mom. And then, this is Philippines, so we have some masks, because, a lot of people have been coughing, including myself. So yeah, and then we have this bag hook, guys. I must say, highly, highly recommend it. It's very cheap. It's like $5 Australian. It's from Daiso. So that's great. And then we've got some random receipts and some claim stuff for our bags, because we've been like hotel hopping. And then we have the Shangri-La keys here, because I was recently, if you haven't watched that video, I'll link it up above. But yeah, I went on a holiday with my parents to Shangri-La Mactan in Cebu. So yeah, what else? A few more masks that are clean and they're still in the bag. And then we have here Jardin. This is my current perfume, and it's La Lagoon. This is one of the Hermes perfume. It's just it's nice and powdery like smell. It's just freshness, in a bottle. And then we have here my Hermes lip oil, which I absolutely love. And then some random receipts I probably need to get rid of. And then this is now my bag empty. So I don't really use the pockets at the front and the zip pocket at the back. I don't use it. And I normally just keep my bag like this. And then you can see it's like going out. I love that look. But because my bag is so full, that is why. So that is the entire, items that I kept during this holiday. And I would say, guys, the Birkin is kind of well known. And if you're going to a country like Philippines, you have to be careful, like where you take your bags. So we stayed in like a nice area. It's called BGC. So I think that's quite okay to bring your Birkin out and about. But if you are in other areas, then probably not. I wouldn't think so. Just be careful where you take your bags, because, they're very hard to come by, and you can't just go to your SA and say, oh, someone stole my bag. They can't just offer you a new one straight away, okay? So it's very difficult, and with the same specs and same color. So it's best to be very, very careful about where you take your bags. And yeah, make sure that you're safe. Keeping safe. So there you go. Look at that. It fits perfectly. I can even fit more items in it. So That's the beauty about the Birkin, I would say. But I'm really gonna be nitpicking about the bag because I want you to really think twice before you get, if you ever, are fortunate enough to get an offer in store, what a Birkin 25 is like. So from my personal experience, let's start off with the cons, and then we'll end off in a positive note. Okay, so the cons would be number one, and this is pretty obvious. It is mainly a top handle or a crook of the arm kind of bag, and it doesn't actually it's not 100% crook of the arm, because if you have a bigger wrist or a bigger arm, then it probably won't fit. But if you are kind of on the petite side, then that's good on you, because it'll be easier for you to get on and off. You see, even I find it a bit, I have to weasel through it. So most people just carry it as a top handle if they have like bigger wrists. But I'm lucky enough that I can put it on the crook of my arm. Okay, so that is one of the major con, is that it is basically a crook of the arm or a top handle bag. And if you're a shoulder kind of girl, then you might really struggle liking this bag. I would suggest, I don't know how to say, because it's so difficult to like get it in the store. So there's really no way of knowing unless you watch these videos if you are going to like the bag or not. But luckily, I do really love the bag, and I do really, really want another Birkin, especially like specifically a Birkin 25. I think is the best size for me. My height, I'm about 165 centimeter tall, 118 or 120 pounds. I don't know if you need to know that, but just so you know. And so yeah, so it really works well, and it is toy-like in person, but it fits a punch. Like, it fits a lot. It fits a lot. So it's very easy as well. Like, no one really, I don't know, people say one of the con is a security reason, but I mean, if you close your bag, then there won't be any security reasons. But I mean, if it's in the crook of your arm, I don't understand how people can easily access what's inside. Like, you must be like a really pro at like stealing stuff. So, but otherwise, you see, like, I have to like, because of this bubble sleeve thingy, I have to weasel it out. Otherwise, it is a, it is pretty much a perfect bag for me, to be honest. But maybe I am on my honeymoon phase, but I really do love, especially what gets me with this bag is the color. I have not seen anyone carry a bag in this specific specs. I've seen a brown Birkin, like, the gold on gold is very common, the noir, the black one, but not in the Jean Poussin. So, yeah, what else can I say negatively about this bag? It does get a bit heavy, depends on what you put in it. That's the main reason I would never get a Birkin 30, because this is already, it's quite lightweight and it gets heavy once, whatever you put in it. But like, Togo leather is not the lightest. So I would say that the best size for a Birkin is a Birkin 25, but I would not get a Birkin 25 if you cannot handle a top handle moment or a crook of the arm. I wear my Birkin 95% of the time under the crook of my arm, like this, carrying it like this. But if you cannot carry it like this, if you are okay with doing a top handle, then make sure that you get a set of twillies, especially if you're in a humid country, humid climate, then, you want to protect your handles as well. What else? What are the cons? Cons. I can't think of anything else. Cons. Yeah, that is mainly, it is basically a tote, guys. It is a tote bag. So if you don't think about a Birkin, just think, okay, this is a tote bag. What do I feel about this handle drop? I will measure this handle drop, and I will write it down right now, what the handle drop is. But it is fairly, it's fairly small. You have to consider that. And one other thing is, Yeah, it's just, I love the color. The John Pusan is perfect, in my own opinion. I love yellow. So I really love colorful handbags. And it's very easy for me to incorporate this color into my wardrobe because I'm a colorful gal. Like, I even bought like a matching, not exact match, but this shoes is John Imperial, so John Pusan. And the shoe color is my Easy 30 sandals, or Ez or Easy, is in a platform heel, and it is in the color John Imperial. So yeah, I love wearing colors, and my dress today is from Zimmerman. So it's like a purple flower thing. So I feel it matches with everything with my wardrobe. So yeah, so those are the cons. And oh, big con is the price, of course. We all know it's a very expensive bag. And even if you go at the resale or the second hand or pre-love market, then this is like double or triple the price. So Togo leather, amazing leather. I would say, yeah, we're still in the cons or the negative because we're trying to end it on the positive. So what other con? Yeah, and also like you have to know where you're going. Like if it's quite a dangerous area, then you wouldn't bring the bag because, it's quite expensive. Someone might try to steal it from you and all of that jazz. Or if it's gonna be raining, then you gotta be careful. Although I must say, from my experience taking this bag in a high humid country and a rainy country as well, because it did rain once when I was when I was carrying this bag, and it did have like a splash of water, but it's easily wipeable. I think Togo leather is a very durable leather so far. Mine doesn't have any scratches or anything. Mine looks still very perfect. It's because, I take care of my bags, but I use my bags. And my essay was I would try not to use it every day, but actually, guys, I have used this like 4 days in a row, and then I've used it like this week. I've used it nonstop as well. So there you go. It's quite durable. And the 25 is the perfect size because it's not too heavy. It keeps its structure well because Togo, if you have not seen, but some of the Birkins that are bigger, like 30 to 35, they slouch over time. So when they get older, they slouch. They tend to like lose their shape and slouch. So I do not like that look, and it gets really heavy. I think for the, if you want to keep your bag in pristine condition and that you also want to make sure that it doesn't lose its structure, the Birkin 25 is the best size ever. I love this bag. It looks small, but it packs a punch. What else? So yeah, I'm now going on the pros. So what else? One of the con as well is that if you shy away from people looking at your bags, which I don't, because I don't know. I would say like I don't really care what people think, but I love this bag, so so I carry it around everywhere. So yeah, and then what else? It is, people might think it's more like a status symbol because a Birkin is very difficult to buy, especially in store. But I do not promote like pre-love, buying it pre-love. I don't know why. For me, just this is just my own opinion. Like buying this like more expensive than what it is brand new. I just don't get it. And plus, there's a lot of super fakes right now. So I mean, I don't know about you, but I just I just don't trust. What if it's a super fake? What if I have accidentally bought a bag that's like a fake? Then that would just kill me because I don't want to support that industry. If you didn't know, if you do more research about where the fake bags come from and what they support like terrorism and like slavery, and you didn't know that, yeah, you did buy a fake when then you've made people believe that it's the real deal, but you're supporting. And it just bugs me, and it is disheartening, like to think that someone's been slave to do, a child under slavery is doing your bag. So I don't support that type of I don't know, injustice in the society, whereas this is made by a craftsman that's been paid well, who's been like, who under good working conditions by at Hermes in Paris, France. So yeah, it makes me feel happy knowing that the people who are doing these bags are not only paid, compensated well, but also like, they are passionate about this art. It's basically a work of art. If you have not touched a Birkin before, it is definitely a luxurious experience. The Togo leather is like a grained leather, a pebbled leather, and it's just amazing. I don't know if it's just a mindset kind of thing, but the smell of this leather, the touch of this leather, it is quality, and that's the main reason why there's only a few of them made, because it's quite difficult to make this bag. So yeah, that's about it. And what else are the and what I do actually when traveling, what I do is if ever I'm on a local flight and my bag cannot be on with me on the side, so I just put it in the dust bag and then go it through security, remove. I know it's a bit of a hassle, but I'm willing to do that, and then also if my bag is on the seat in front of me because I can't carry it on my side, so I just make sure that I have the dust bag with me at all times, or I carry a scarf with me and then I just cover it, so that it doesn't get dirty at all and it's still perfectly clean and nice. So yeah, what are my overall thoughts? I would say if you can get it in store, then that is the best way to go for me. And would I buy this bag again if given a chance? Yes, of course, 110%. And yeah, this is just a beautiful bag, I would say. It is a tote bag, but yeah, at the end of the day, I know it's just another bag, but I am a bag lover, guys, okay? So don't judge me. And yeah, I love this bag. It's just amazing. And what even makes this better, in my own opinion, is that because it is a small size, BIRKIN25, and the beautiful John Poussin color, yellow chic, and the hardware, specifically the palladium or the silver hardware, is just amazing because it makes the bag even more like cute and like youthful and just like, it's just so chic. So yeah, and I love mixing metals, as you can see. So that is all for now. And yeah, I would highly, highly recommend the BIRKIN25. If you watched my video so far, please do like and subscribe, as it really helps my channel grow. And I will see you on my next video. Happy New Year. Take care, everyone.